Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna continue working on part 2 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to set up our grid lines, our level, our exterior wall. And here we're gonna continue working on this. So now, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna zoom in here, and then we're going to add our stairs. So let's go to architecture, and I'm gonna click on stairs, which is right here, and then don't forget to save your project, and then I'm just gonna leave it at 1000 width for the stairs, and then here I want it to be level 1 to level 2, and then number of desired stairs, we could leave it like that. I think that's good enough depending on how we want it. And then let's just click here to start. So I'm gonna click here, and then we could actually move it like that. And then I think 17 is too much, so I'm going to change it to maybe 14. And then because of that, it will change itself, it will recalculate everything, and then now we just need to have 17. So here, once you do that, we could click on finish. So we have our stairs. We can now select that. So we could move it accordingly to what we want. So something like that. I want it to have some space here. At the same time, space will be added here as well. And then we could just use align AL so that we have it on the wall like so. I'm just gonna leave it like that. We can move this one left or right later on, depending on the design. I will have a door right here with a pantry, and then actually we could put the pantry right here, and then we could add something right here as well. So it's it's basically something that we could do. A storage right here, a pantry right here, and then a door here for the entrance from the carport. And then we also have the main entrance right here. So multiple entrance for sure. So now what we could do is we could add in our doors so that everything will be cleared. Um, so let's go to insert, load family. Once in your load family, go to doors, and then click on residential. We could add the interior doors like this. So depending on what you want, I'm just gonna add it with this one. So interior one panel wood. So click on open. I usually select everything. So select one, and then scroll down, and then hold on shift, and then click on the bottom, and it will select everything, it will highlight everything, and then you just need to press OK to load them. Yes, you want to continue, and then now you need to go back to architecture and then click on door, and then you'll be able to access those doors. And as you can see, this door is so small, so what we want is around 750 to 900 millimeters. So depending on what we do, and then we're going to maintain the height to 2000 millimeters, so 2 meters. So for now, let's add in 850 door right here. It looks like it's too big, so let's go to 750 by 2000. So I believe that's good enough size. And then we could flip it later on if the design doesn't work. So now we could just move it like that. And then we will have our landing here. And then here, what we could do is we could add in the interior wall. So let's click on here, edit type, duplicate. We just need to rename this interior wall number 1. Press OK. And then we're going to maintain the 150 thickness and also the material. So that's good. I'm going to add it here. So somewhere like that for now. And we're going to move this one a bit like that so that the error was like this one is overlapping here. And then here we could click on interior wall again, and we need to add a wall right here. And then that wall will be edited once we create a section wall or a section. So now to fix this, you will need to a section which is under here, which is around the top, but I move it right here so that everybody can see because of the way I edit or screenshot this video. So here I just need to go to right and then left so that the orientation, or you can just click it here and then flip it. So depending on what you want, it will be shown. So now I just pull it back so that we don't need to see everything else except this part. So now you can also double click it here, or you could just click it right here. So depending on what you want, you can also do that. So now, as you can see, we have our stairs right here, but we need to edit this wall. So what you need to do is select this wall and then edit profile. By editing the profile, you can see that you can attach this wall to the bottom of the stairs, or you can even overlap here. But I think the best way we should do this is to just create the profile right here. So what you can do is click on the line, or you could choose this, pick line, pick this line, and you're done. You just need to trim it, TR, and then TR here, and then delete everything else. Once you do that, you can click finish, and then now everything is connected. You can check it right here. It will be like that. You can just align this, AL, align it to this face and to this face, and then everything will be aligned. So that's another way. Also, you can delete or you can edit the stairs so that you don't have this. So actually, I'm just gonna click this, edit type, and then if you don't want the stringers, I believe you need to put none and then none here. Once you do, you won't have that stringer. Now you will need to edit the profile again. So to do that again, you just need to go to your section, click here, and then edit profile again. Now as you can see, you need to pick lines again. So this is more tedious, but it will look much better in terms of your designing the interior. But most of the time, as you know, I don't do interior work, but at least you know what to do when you have this kind of dilemma. So now we just need to click on that, delete this. Now we need to trim and extend. So trim and extend again here. And then this wall, we could just extend it much more right here. And then as you can see, remove constraint, we can go over at the top. So it looks much better. We could cover this, and then we just need to add this right there. And then now we could trim and extend here, and then trim and extend right here. So it will look much proper. Now when you click it, click finish. If you see it on 3D, it will look much better. And then let's show it at a consistent color. And then what you need to do is you just need to align AL and then align them all together like that. So it will look seamless like that. This one, the left side, we don't need it, so you could just delete it like that, and you could just have this one. You can change this to maybe glass depending on what you want, or rectangle. So something to do when you're planning to do interior as well. So now we could just cover it with another wall. So if we go back here, we could click on the wall again, interior wall, and we could just close this off. So now once we close that off, I believe we need to move this all together so that it's right here on the wall. So I'm just estimating it. You can basically align it so that it's much better, but we need to align that on the other side just to be sure that everything is good again. There we go. So we align that as well. And then for the stairs, you can change the material. So you can click on the stairs, edit type, and then you can change the materials right here. So you need to go here and then thread and riser material. You can change it here. If you want clad white, you could do it. You could change it to cherry as well. And then for the riser, you can add the clad white. And as you can see, it all blends in. It's much better when you see it like that. And then here, you just need to add in the railing, the similar railing once you have the landing. The landing is the floor as well. So that looks very nice. So now we could add in the sliding door right here as well, or a door for our pantry. So let's go back here. We should just move this one like that. Let's insert and load the sliding door. So let's add this one. Click open, select the top, and then hold shift, select the bottom. And then now let's go back here and click on door. As you can see, it's just exact, and I believe if we click here, we will have an error message. But looks like it doesn't, so we're good with that. But here, as you can see, it's too big. We could create our own, so we could edit, duplicate, we could close this, you could put any name you want, but you could put the name of the width. So maybe because this one is 1000, so we're just gonna put 800. I know it's very small, but at least we have a storage right there. We could also add in a door as well, but I want to show you how you can edit um, some families that you will need. So here under width, you can just put in 800, and once you do, everything will be recorded, and you will see that you'll be able to add that door with a specific width. So that's how easy it is to change or to edit families depending on the families, because some families are hard to do because the way that people did it, they didn't set up it properly. So depending on how the family was set up. Here, this is our pantry, but we're just gonna go to annotate and then add in some detailed line. I'm gonna use demolish, and then here we're just going to add a demolish and a thin line showing that there is some shelvings there. So something that you could do as well, so that to show that there's like shelvings here to put some stuff. And then if it's a closet, most of the time you put in two dash lines. So here we have one line, and here is a dash line. So a straight line and then a dash line. Let's add in our another wall. So another trick that I want to show you is once you have, for example, this interior wall and you want to add it again, simply just type in CS. So that's create similar under modify. So that is this one, create similar. So I already type it, so it's already grayed out here. But it's basically telling Revit that you want to do the same thing that the one that you click, you want it to do it again. So it applies to a door, furniture, and walls, and everything that you can think of. So that's something that you should know what to do, so that you don't need to keep on looking. So because once you loaded a lot of stuff, it will be hard to just keep on looking for it and then adding it. So once you have it right there, you can always use copy command or create similar if you're doing it like a wall right here. So now we're going to add it like this. For the dimension, I want it to be 3000. So let's delete this again, and then let's type it. So CS, from here, I want it to be 3000. So 3050, let's do. So once you do have that, you need to close it here, and then add in a closet right here. So the closet around 800 will be good enough. And then now, as you can see, I don't want to go to annotate again and then click here and then set it up with a demolish. So that's a lot of steps again. So what you could do is click this line, CS. So that's create similar. And as you can see, everything is set up accordingly. So you don't need to set it up again. It's already set up depending on what you click. And then here, I want a door similar to here, CS. Let's add in a door. In terms of size, you can click it again and then select your size right there. So that one is changes the height, but if you click it 15, it will change. So let's put it back. So that's how easy it is to change multiple already preset families like that. So that's a closet. Let's add in a door right here. This will be a different door. So let's go to insert, load family, and then let's add something exterior. I want this one, double, full. So click that, insert that, and then click at the top, hold shift, click on the bottom, press OK, and then yes, and then you need to go to architecture and then click on door or DR. I'm gonna maintain the 2000 millimeters, so I'm just gonna add it like that. We could also move it a bit, so depending on what you want. So we could move it right here or there. So for now, let's put it somewhere in the middle like that. And then I want to add the same door right here as well. So I'm gonna click the 750 by 2000 here, CS, and then let's add the door right here in the middle. Let's escape and then go to insert. Let's add in some toilet and some sink. So go back to the main. Let's go to plumbing, architecture, and then fixtures, water closet, and we have the 2D only for the toilet. We don't need the 3D, it's just gonna be just for visual. So press open and then type in CM. The CM is basically the component. So CM, the place of component. Once you load something that is not system, which is walls system, door system, window system, it will be, you'll be able to see it only on component. So the good thing about here is you don't need to look for the ones that you load. As you can see, there's a lot of things that are loaded already, preset loaded. But by using CM, the process that I want you to do, and it's better, and I think this will make everything fast, is once you insert something, add it already on your drawing. And then by using CM, you don't need to click the component here or go to architecture, click component, and then look for it. It will be a lot of wasted time if you do that. There's another way in is by searching here. So again, um, that's the fastest way for me, and I believe that's a good way for you guys to learn so that you don't waste time. So now let's go back to insert, load family. We're gonna add in some sink there. So just go back right here under fixtures, and then we have sink, and then we have vanity. We could have round or square, depending on what you want. Let's add in the square. Click open, and then once you do, type in CM, so you don't need to look for it again. Press space bar so that to orient your object. So for example, if you click on here, this is somewhat round. If you click it here, it will contour depending on the where it's being overlaid. as you can see, because this is somewhat circular, it will contour to that circular object. And also right here, you can see that it moves depending on the orientation of that shape. So obviously, if we have it right here, and if you have it on space, it will be on 90 degrees. So that's just something that you need to, that's something good to know, especially if you have like a 45-degree. Oh, this one's somewhat 45. I could just use this so that I don't need to manually rotate it to 45. So something that it's good to know as well. So click on the sink, press escape, and then we could add in a line representing the work surface. So as you know, we have the line here as well. So CS, that's create similar. And then now we could just add it simply like that. And then we could just move this one using our arrow key, and everything is looking good. So we have a lot of space here, and we have a lot of entrance right here as well. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.